He is known for being a French Renaissance writer, physician, Renaissance humanist, monk, and Greek scholar. He is recognized for his writings of satire, the grotesque, and bawdy jokes and songs. His name is François Rabelais. In the bustling streets of Renaissance France, a man of many contradictions and endless wit emerged onto the literary scene. His name was François Rabelais. Born into a world of religious and political turmoil, Rabelais was a complex figure, embodying both the ecclesiastical and anti-clerical, the Christian and the free-thinker. His multifaceted personality seemed to defy categorization. As a writer, Rabelais delved into the realms of satire, grotesque, and bawdy humor, using his pen to challenge the abuses of powerful figures and institutions. His taste for popular satire even caught the attention of the influential theologian John Calvin, who vehemently attacked Rabelais in 1550. But despite the controversies surrounding him, Rabelais remained unapologetic in his pursuit of truth and his commitment to the ideals of humanism. Through his renowned works, particularly the first two volumes chronicling the childhoods of the giants Gargantua and Pantagruel, Rabelais showcased his mastery of storytelling. Blending elements of Bildungsroman, philosophical novel, and parodic epic, he crafted a unique literary style that defied conventions. His writings were marked by a robust humor, extravagant caricatures, and a bold naturalism, earning him the distinction of being Rabelaisian. François Rabelais left behind a legacy that transcended his time. His writings challenged the prevailing scholasticism of the medieval era and celebrated the power of Greco-Roman learning and popular culture. Today, his name lives on as a symbol of intellectual curiosity, audacity, and a relentless pursuit of truth in the face of adversity. François Rabelais, a renowned philosopher and writer, was born in November 1494 near Chinon in Touraine. Although the exact details of his birthplace are uncertain, the estate of La Devenir in Sully is believed to be his birthplace and now houses a museum dedicated to Rabelais. Rabelais began his intellectual journey as a novice of the Franciscan order, but his thirst for knowledge led him to study Greek and Latin, as well as science, philology, and law. Frustrated by the restrictions on studying Greek imposed by the Franciscan order, he sought permission from Pope Clement VII to leave and joined the Benedictine order at Malazise. After leaving the monastery, Rabelais pursued the study of medicine at the universities of Poitiers and Montpellier. In 1532, he settled in Lyon, a vibrant hub of the Renaissance, where he worked as a doctor at the Hôtel Dieu de Lyon. During this time, he also edited Latin works for the printer Sebastian Griffius and wrote humorous pamphlets criticizing authority and societal norms. Under the pseudonym Alcafribas Nasir, Rabelais published his first book in 1532 titled Pantagruel King of the Dipsodes. Inspired by the folklore legend of Les Grandes Chroniques du Grand et Énorme Géant Gargantua, Rabelais based his allegory on the lives of giants, which were popularized by inexpensive pamphlets sold at Lyons fairs. This book introduced the philosophy of Pantagruelism, emphasizing indulgence and enjoyment of life, which gained popularity among the masses but faced criticism from theologians. Rabelais' first book, critical of the existing monastic and educational system, introduced several new words to the French language, including encyclopédie, cabal, progrès, and utopie. However, both Pantagruel and its follow-up prequel about Pantagruel's father, Gargantua, were condemned by the Sorbonne and other clerics. Despite this opposition, Rabelais' works offered a fresh perspective on societal norms and brought attention to the importance of the physical body. In the enchanting world of François Rabelais' novels, a larger-than-life figure named Gargantua takes center stage. Gargantua, a giant of immense strength and appetite, embarks on thrilling adventures alongside his son, Pantagruel. These tales are filled with adventure, wit, and a touch of absurdity, providing both entertainment and profound insights into the human experience. One of the notable aspects of Rabelais' works is their ability to blend humor and fantasy with deeper philosophical ideas. While many chapters are light-hearted and fantastical, there are also moments of contemplation that express the humanistic ideals of the time. For instance, Gargantua's boyhood experiences and his paternal letter to Pantagruel offer a detailed vision of education, emphasizing the importance of knowledge and personal growth. In the second novel, Gargantua, the narrator introduces us to the Abbey of Thelium, a place built by Gargantua himself. This abbey stands apart from traditional monastic norms, as it welcomes both monks and nuns and boasts luxurious amenities like a swimming pool and maid service. Interestingly, there are no clocks in sight, emphasizing a departure from the rigid constraints of time. Only the good-looking are allowed entry, and the inscription at the gate explicitly states who is not welcome, including hypocrites, bigots, and those afflicted with the pox. This unconventional approach to the abbey reflects Rabelais' broader philosophy. He challenges societal norms and invites individuals to embrace their individuality and pursue a life that is free from judgment and hypocrisy. Rabelais encourages us to question established institutions and traditions, urging us to create spaces that celebrate diversity and reject discrimination. The philosophy embedded in Gargantua and Pantagruel offers valuable insights for our daily lives. It reminds us of the importance of education, personal growth, and embracing our individuality. Rabelais encourages us to challenge societal norms and prejudices, fostering a more inclusive and accepting world. By advocating for open-mindedness and rejecting hypocrisy, we can create spaces that celebrate diversity and promote genuine human connections. François Rabelais' novels continue to capture the imagination of readers today, offering a unique blend of humor, adventure, and philosophical reflection. Through the larger-than-life characters of Gargantua and Pantagruel, Rabelais invites us to explore the complexities of the human experience and find inspiration in the pursuit of knowledge and personal authenticity. In François Rabelais' third book, published in 1546, we find the protagonist Panurge grappling with a dilemma, whether or not to get married. Panurge is torn between his desire for a woman and his fear of being cuckolded. To find answers, he turns to various divinatory methods such as dream interpretation and bibliomancy. Seeking guidance, he consults authorities like the Sibyl of Panzoust, the mute Nasdaqaber, the theologian Hippothete, the philosopher Truilligan, and even the jester Triblet. The book's central question of whether Panurge should marry or not reflects the lively debates Rabelais had been part of during his time as a secretary. Influenced by discussions on the role of women and the canonical status of certain books, Rabelais dedicated the book to Marguerite de Navarre. Unlike the previous books, the third one focuses more on the dialogue between characters rather than the plot. Panurge's indecisiveness and his desperate attempts to interpret signs in his favor provide a comical aspect to the story. Rabelais introduces various characters who may be based on real people, adding depth to the narrative. The contradictory interpretations and paradoxical situations add to the humor, with the book containing the first known attestation of the word paradox in French. Through Panurge's journey, Rabelais explores the character's evolution and growth. Panurge, unlike the cunning Pantagruel, is stubborn and often disregards the advice he seeks out himself. His erudition is sometimes used for pedantry rather than wisdom. In contrast, Pantagruel's speech becomes more weighty and mature in this book, as his youthful exuberance fades away. Towards the end of the third book, the characters decide to set sail in search of the oracle of the divine bottle, seeking further guidance. The last chapters focus on the praise of the Pantagruelian, a plant with various uses in the 16th century. Rabelais, drawing inspiration from naturalists like Pliny the Elder, describes the plant in great detail, adding a touch of lyrical beauty to the narrative. Rabelais' third book of philosophy not only entertains with its humorous dialogue and absurd situations but also offers a deeper exploration of human nature and the complexities of decision-making. It reminds us of the importance of seeking guidance, even if it means consulting various sources and perspectives, and the need to embrace growth and maturity in our personal journeys. Despite being written in the 16th century, Rabelais' work remains relevant as we navigate the challenges of daily life and seek answers to our own dilemmas.
Do you want to explore more philosophers? Who do you want to see featured next? Subscribe and leave a comment below to let me know. I'll see you in the next video.